Some aircraft are built to travel from one airport to another, but the Icon A5 is designed to turn both the sky and the water into part of the journey. Icon A5 takes recreational flying in a very different direction, combining the freedom of an aircraft with the ability to operate on water. Built as an amphibious light sport aircraft, it is designed for people who see flying as an experience rather than simply a way to reach another destination. Its appeal begins with versatility. The A5 can take off and land on suitable water surfaces as well as conventional land runways, opening up possibilities that ordinary recreational aircraft cannot offer. But the experience is not only about adventure. Safety is a major part of its design. The aircraft uses a spin-resistant airframe, which helps reduce the risk of an uncontrolled spin, along with an Icon parachute system designed to provide an additional layer of protection. The Icon A5 starts at around $269,000, while a fully equipped version can reach approximately. City streets leave little room for bulky transportation, so one compact electric bicycle takes a different approach, combining assisted riding with a system designed to make tight urban movement easier. Cyclotech Cruise Up. For crowded city streets, getting around efficiently can be a challenge, especially when transportation needs to stay compact and easy to handle. The Cyclotech Cruise Up is designed specifically for this kind of urban commute. At its core is an electric-assisted bicycle that focuses on practical everyday mobility. One of its most distinctive features is Cyclotech's SE Drive technology, which uses a gyroscopic mechanism to help improve stability and maneuverability. That becomes particularly useful when navigating busy streets where precise control matters. The Cruise Up also uses a lightweight aluminum frame, giving the bicycle a balance between durability and portability. Its electric motor adds another layer of convenience, providing pedal assistance for hills and longer journeys without creating unnecessary noise. A flying machine that rises like a helicopter but cruises like an airplane usually needs compromises, but JetOptera's J2000 is designed around a completely different way of producing thrust. JetOptera J2000 is designed to combine vertical takeoff with the speed and efficiency of a conventional aircraft, creating a very different approach to personal air mobility. Instead of relying on large exposed propellers or helicopter rotors, the J2000 uses JetOptera's Fluidic Propulsive System, or FPS. In simple terms, the system uses compressed airflow and specially shaped thrusters to generate propulsion without conventional propeller blades. 4 swiveling thrusters are integrated into the aircraft, allowing the thrust direction to change as the aircraft transitions between vertical and forward flight. Its unusual Prandtl boxwing design also helps produce lift while keeping the aircraft compact. JetOptera currently lists a maximum speed of 200 knots and a projected range of up to 400 miles, with room for a substantial payload. A compact aircraft that can rise straight from the ground, transform its propulsion system for forward flight, and carry several passengers is built around one difficult problem: storing enough energy to make it practical. Vision VL Quadcopter is designed around a simple but challenging idea: an electric aircraft that can take off vertically and then transition into efficient forward flight. Its layout combines a streamlined cockpit and fuselage inspired by sailplanes, helping reduce aerodynamic drag as the aircraft moves through the air. Instead of relying on traditional control surfaces, the design uses 8 electric motors to manage its propulsion system. 4 of these motors can reposition the rotor ducts, changing them from the vertical arrangement needed for takeoff and landing into a configuration suited for forward flight. The remaining motors operate the propellers within each propulsion group. The aircraft is also designed with scalability in mind, with proposed configurations for 4 or 6 passengers. A small electric aircraft is taking a different approach to vertical flight. Instead of changing its rotors alone, the Blackfly changes the orientation of the entire aircraft. Pivotal Blackfly takes a distinctly different approach to electric vertical flight. Developed as a third-generation electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, it is designed to rise from the ground without needing a conventional runway. What makes the Blackfly particularly interesting is what happens during takeoff and landing. Instead of relying on separate mechanisms to redirect thrust, the entire aircraft tilts. This includes the wings and their propulsion system, allowing the aircraft to transition between vertical movement and forward flight through its overall orientation. That approach also reduces the number of unnecessary components, helping simplify the aircraft while keeping its structure lighter. The Blackfly is intended for missions where flexible flight could be valuable, including special operations, surveillance, disaster response, and emergency work. For decades, helicopters were the only practical way to move through the sky without a runway, but Joby Aviation is developing an electric aircraft designed to change that equation. Joby Aviation. For decades, helicopters were the only practical way to move through the sky without a runway, but Joby Aviation is developing an electric aircraft designed to change that equation. Its eVTOL aircraft can rise straight into the air and land vertically, much like a helicopter, while using electric propulsion to target quieter and more efficient flight. Joby has spent more than a decade developing this technology, gradually turning the idea of electric air taxis into a flying aircraft. One important milestone came when the company's prototype took to the skies over New York City, bringing the technology into one of the world's busiest urban environments. The U.S. Air Force has also become part of Joby's story, receiving an electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft through a $131 million agreement. Lyft Aircraft is putting a very different kind of aircraft into ordinary people's hands, using 18 electric rotors to turn vertical flight into a surprisingly accessible experience. Lyft Aircraft Hexa. For decades, personal flight has been associated with pilot training, runways, and complicated aircraft controls. Lyft Aircraft is taking a very different approach with the Hexa, a personal electric aircraft designed to make vertical flight more accessible. At the center of the Hexa are 18 independent electric rotors. Working together, they provide the lift and stability needed to keep the aircraft airborne while giving the design a remarkably compact footprint. But Lyft's goal isn't simply to sell aircraft. The company has focused heavily on introductory flight experiences, allowing people without a traditional pilot's license to experience the Hexa under its operating program. A typical flight session has been offered for around $250. For enthusiasts who want something more permanent, Lyft has also offered a limited purchase option. Stratolaunch Talon A is built to reach hypersonic speeds, survive the flight, return to a runway, and fly again, turning extreme speed testing into a repeatable process. Stratolaunch Talon A is a reusable rocket-powered vehicle designed to push hypersonic flight testing into a faster, more repeatable era. Built for speeds between roughly 3,800 and 5,300 miles per hour, Talon A measures about 8.5 meters long, with a wingspan of 3.4 meters. But its most important feature is not simply how fast it can fly, it is what happens afterward. Unlike the earlier Talon A1, which was designed for a single use, Talon A is intended to return safely and land on a conventional runway. That means the vehicle can potentially be prepared for another flight instead of being discarded after one mission. The aircraft is part of Stratolaunch's unique air launch system. A massive carrier aircraft transports Talon A to altitude, where the vehicle is released before beginning its high-speed test flight. A flying vehicle small enough for a parking space is being designed to leave the traffic behind, using an unusual shape that hides how its lift system actually works. Z0 is a personal electric aircraft designed to make short urban journeys through the air rather than along crowded streets. Its unusual disc-shaped body gives it the appearance of a flying saucer, but underneath that futuristic design is a compact electric VTOL system capable of reaching up to 160 miles per hour and traveling as far as 50 miles. The aircraft can climb to around 200 feet, while its approximately 8-foot wide carbon fiber body is compact enough to fit into a regular parking space. But the most interesting part is how it generates lift. 4 separate nacelles carry 2 sets of propellers, powered by a 25-kilowatt battery pack. During flight, the propellers retract while the vehicle's body helps produce lift. Inside, the pilot lies horizontally and controls the aircraft with joysticks, looking through a glass windshield for visibility ahead and below. A car that can leave the road and become an aircraft sounds like science fiction, but Klein Vision built one that performs this transformation in just over 2 minutes. Klein Vision AirCar. A car that can leave the road and become an aircraft sounds like science fiction, but Klein Vision built one that performs this transformation in just over 2 minutes. Developed by Stefan Klein in Slovakia, the Klein Vision AirCar is a 2-seat vehicle designed to work both on roads and in the air. On the ground, its four wheels and sports coupe shape make it resemble a conventional road car. But its real purpose becomes clear when the aircraft system is activated. The body unfolds into an aircraft configuration, with wings extending outward and tail booms stretching into position. A high tail and rear-mounted pusher propeller complete the transformation. Power comes from a 1.6-liter BMW engine producing 104 kilowatts. After roughly 300 meters of runway, the prototype can take off at around 120 kilometers per hour. A small electric aircraft designed to put vertical flight within reach of ordinary people, the Kittyhawk Flyer explored what personal transportation could look like above the water. Kittyhawk Flyer, a small electric aircraft designed to put vertical flight within reach of ordinary people, the Kittyhawk Flyer explored what personal transportation could look like above the water. Unlike conventional aircraft, the Flyer was built around vertical takeoff and landing, allowing it to rise without a runway. Its compact design used 10 electric motors and propellers, giving it a top speed of around 30 miles per hour and an operating altitude of roughly 10 feet. The aircraft was designed to be lightweight and relatively simple to operate, with Kittyhawk presenting it as a recreational personal flying machine rather than a conventional airplane. Behind the project was Kittyhawk, an organization focused on making personal flight more practical. The company was supported by Larry Page, Google co-founder, and also developed other electric aircraft concepts, including Heaviside and Cora. While the Flyer focused on low-altitude personal flight, other companies were pursuing larger electric aircraft. Instead of relying on a few large engines, the Lilium Jet spreads dozens of small electric fans across its wings, creating an unusual approach to controlled flight. Lilium Jet takes a very different approach to electric flight, using 36 electric ducted fans built into its wings and canards. Rather than depending on a single propulsion source, each fan can be controlled independently, giving the aircraft precise control while also adding another layer of redundancy if one fan experiences a problem. But the propulsion system is only part of what makes this aircraft interesting. The Lilium Jet is designed to carry up to 600 kilograms of cargo, enough for 6 passengers and a pilot, while offering a range of around 250 kilometers. Inside, the aircraft is designed around a spacious and comfortable passenger environment. Outside, its shape is streamlined to reduce unnecessary aerodynamic resistance. The structure combines carbon fiber and aluminum, materials chosen for their combination of low weight and strength. Together, for decades, personal flight remained a dream limited by cost and complexity. Now, a compact electric aircraft is challenging that idea by making flying far simpler than many expected. Meet the Richter X4, a personal electric aircraft designed to make individual flight more practical than ever. Instead of relying on a traditional helicopter design, it lifts into the air using 8 quiet electric propellers that work together to keep the aircraft balanced and stable. Its lightweight carbon fiber body helps improve efficiency while keeping overall weight low. Power comes from dual semi-solid-state batteries, giving the aircraft the energy needed for short personal flights. Pilots can choose between manual controls or an autonomous route mode, allowing the onboard flight computer to handle much of the navigation. Another clever feature appears after landing. The X4's 4 arms fold inward, making the aircraft compact enough to fit inside a standard pickup truck for transport. What if the future of transportation could take off from almost anywhere, fly faster than most helicopters, and stay surprisingly quiet? The next invention might completely change the way Americans travel forever. Meet the Altavolo Sigma. This incredible flying vehicle is built to make everyday travel faster, easier, and far more exciting. Designed for both city trips and longer journeys across the United States, it can carry up to 3 passengers along with a generous amount of luggage or equipment. What makes the Altavolo Sigma so different is its powerful hybrid electric system. It combines electric technology with advanced jet propulsion, allowing it to reach speeds of up to 290 miles per hour while cruising comfortably at around 220 miles per hour. Even with all that performance, it's much quieter than a traditional helicopter, making it a better fit for busy neighborhoods and urban areas. Safety is also a major focus. Meet the E-Plane E200X, a futuristic aircraft that could completely change the way people travel around busy cities. Instead of sitting in traffic for hours, imagine flying directly from one rooftop to another without ever needing a traditional runway. Designed for modern urban transportation, this all-electric aircraft can carry one pilot and 2 passengers, or up to 440 pounds of cargo. That means it could deliver important supplies, transport patients during emergencies, or simply help people reach their destination much faster. The E-plane E200X takes off and lands vertically, making it perfect for crowded cities where space is limited. It can reach speeds of around 109 miles per hour and travel up to 68 miles on a single charge. Multiple electric motors help make every flight smoother, safer, and more reliable, while its lightweight carbon fiber body improves efficiency without sacrificing strength. As American cities continue investing in cleaner transportation and smarter technology, what if the future of flying wasn't at the airport, but waiting in your own driveway? The next aircraft you're about to see could change travel in America forever. Meet the GOI AirJet, an all-electric aircraft that could completely change the way people travel across the United States. Instead of driving for hours or sitting in airport security lines, imagine taking off almost anywhere and reaching your destination in a fraction of the time. Built with a lightweight carbon fiber body, the GOI AirJet is designed to take off vertically like a helicopter before smoothly switching into fast airplane flight. That means it combines the convenience of vertical takeoff with the speed and efficiency of a traditional aircraft. It can reach speeds of up to 155 miles per hour and travel about 124 miles on a single charge. Even more impressive, its battery can recharge in around 30 minutes, while future versions are expected to fly nearly 250 miles using advanced solid-state battery technology. Inside, the cabin features a modern 1+1 seating layout with space for up to 4 passengers. Meet the Aeronext flying gondola, a futuristic aircraft that looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But this isn't just a concept, it's designed to make personal air travel safer, smoother, and more exciting than ever before. Instead of using a traditional helicopter design, this aircraft has special wings with 8 electric propellers that adjust during takeoff, flight, and landing. That helps create a more stable and comfortable ride, even when the weather gets a little rough. Advanced onboard technology constantly keeps the cabin balanced, so passengers experience less shaking while enjoying incredible panoramic views through its large windows. The flying gondola is built for 1 passenger and is designed to fly on its own using an autonomous flight system. Simply choose your destination, and the aircraft handles the journey. Safety is also a major focus. Even if several propellers stop working, the remaining motors can still help the aircraft land safely, giving passengers extra peace of mind. Most aircraft demand years of training before they ever leave the ground, but one lightweight electric machine is taking a very different approach by making personal flight far simpler than many people expected. For decades, personal aircraft have remained out of reach for most people because they were expensive and difficult to operate. Ryse Recon takes a different path by focusing on simplicity instead of complexity. Developed by Ryse Aero Technologies, this single-seat electric aircraft is built for practical jobs like farming, ranch management, land surveying, and rural transportation. Operating under FAA Part 103 ultralight rules, it features intuitive controls supported by AI-assisted stabilization, helping pilots fly with greater confidence. But its clever engineering goes even further. 6 independent electric motors, each powered by a removable battery, improve reliability while keeping maintenance straightforward. Its lightweight open-frame structure allows operation in a variety of environments. What if the future of flying wasn't an airplane or a helicopter, but a tiny electric aircraft that could lift off from your own driveway? This futuristic machine looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's already being designed to change personal travel forever. Meet the Stratosphora Volatile. This futuristic electric aircraft is designed to make personal air travel faster, cleaner, and more exciting than ever before. Created by the Italian design studio Lazzarini Design, the Stratosphora Volatile features a lightweight carbon fiber body that helps improve speed while keeping energy use low. Built for 2 people, this incredible flying vehicle is expected to reach speeds of up to 155 miles per hour, making it a thrilling option for short trips across cities or nearby destinations in the United States. Instead of using one large propeller, The Stratosphora Volatile relies on 4 powerful dual rotor systems. Each rotor is powered by electric motors that provide smooth vertical takeoff and landing, so it doesn't need a traditional runway like an airplane. Large areas once required days of difficult surveying work, but a new generation of aerial technology is changing how professionals collect precise information from places that are hard to reach. Wingra Drone. Surveying massive landscapes has always been a challenge. Reaching remote locations, collecting accurate measurements, and covering large distances can take significant time and resources. But modern drone technology is changing this process. Wingra Drone is an advanced aerial surveying drone designed to combine the best features of 2 aircraft types. It can take off and land vertically like a helicopter, while its fixed-wing design allows it to fly efficiently across large areas like an airplane. This unique capability means it can operate without a runway, making it useful in tight or difficult environments. The drone is equipped with safety features such as obstacle avoidance, backup battery systems, and optional parachute protection. Wingra Drone also supports different sensors. What if your next ride didn't need roads at all? Imagine flying over traffic, skipping every traffic jam, and reaching your destination in minutes. It sounds like science fiction, but it's happening much sooner than you think. Meet the Xpeng X2. The future of getting around is no longer just an idea. The Xpeng X2 is a fully electric flying vehicle designed to help people travel above busy city streets instead of sitting in traffic. Created by Xpeng AeroHT, this incredible aircraft takes off and lands straight up, so it doesn't need a runway like a normal airplane. Instead of using one large rotor like a helicopter, the Xpeng X2 uses 8 powerful electric propellers that make every flight smoother, quieter, and more efficient. Its lightweight carbon fiber body helps improve performance while staying strong enough for everyday use. This futuristic aircraft can reach speeds of about 80 miles per hour and stay in the air for up to 35 minutes on a single charge. That's more than enough for short trips across many American cities. Safety is a huge part of its design. Meet the X-Turismo, a flying motorcycle that looks like it came straight from the future. Imagine sitting on a bike, but instead of roads, you lift into the sky. This machine was built for just one rider and uses large propellers underneath to take off vertically, while smaller fans help keep it stable in the air. It combines a petrol engine with electric power, giving around 30 to 40 minutes of flight and speeds between 60 to 100 kilometers per hour. At auto shows, it grabbed attention and made people wonder, could this be the future of travel? But the dream didn't fully take off. In 2024, the company behind it went bankrupt, leaving the project unfinished. Still, the idea didn't disappear. Even though it never reached mass production, it opened the door to new ideas in urban air mobility. Engineers and dreamers still look at it as a stepping stone toward personal flight becoming normal in big cities. The X-Turismo shows us how close we are to personal flying machines becoming real.